In this video, we are going to discuss about the stereoisomerism, or we can say space isomerism of coordination compounds. Now, in case of coordination compound, the ligands are arranged in a specific orientation around a metal atom or an ion. For example, this one is a tetrahedral geometry, this one is square planar, and this one is octahedral. So we can say stereoisomerism or space isomerism arises whenever there is different position or arrangement of ligands in a space around a metal atom or an ion. That is, different position and arrangement of ligands in space around the metal ion leads to two types of stereoisomerism. That is, one is the geometrical isomerism, which can be cis and trans, we can say, and other one is optical isomerism. So stereoisomerism is further divided into two types. One is the geometrical and other one is the optical isomerism. We will discuss one by one each of the isomerism. Now the geometrical isomerism only takes place in case of heteroleptic complexes. Now what are the heteroleptic? There are two types of complexes, homoleptic and the heteroleptic. Whenever a metal atom or the central metal atom is joined to a different kind of ligands, these two are the different ligands, then it is known as the heteroleptic. Whereas when it is attached to same type of ligands, then it is homoleptic. So geometrical isomerism is only possible in case of complex which is heteroleptic in nature. And one more important point, this kind of isomerism is not shown by the complexes which have coordination number 2, 3 and 4 for the tetrahedral. It is shown by only the square planar. Why it is so? Because in all the three cases the position is identically same at every position. Just for example, if we discuss about this is an tetrahedral, so now all these positions are equivalent, hence it cannot be shown the geometrical isomerism. So in case whenever in complexes having coordination 2, 3 and 4, that specifically tetrahedral one will not show the geometrical isomerism, because in all the three cases all positions are equivalent in nature. So we can say geometrical isomerism is shown by two type of complexes, one which are square planar and other one which are octahedral. Now square planar is having, we can say, coordination number 4 and octahedral is having the coordination number 6. Now these are the heteroleptic, meaning all the 4 ligands are not the same. Here all the 6 ligands are not the same. So now first we discuss geometrical isomerism in coordination number 4. That is, we are discussing here on the basis of their coordination number. So now first of all we will discuss the geometrical isomerism in coordination number 4. So first of all, square planar, that is coordination number 4. The first type is Ma2B2, where M is the central metal atom and A and B are two different types of ligand. Now for example, we take example here, platinum NH3 whole twice Cl2. Now if we name accordingly, that is, it is diamine dichloridoplatinum. The name will be diamine, double M must be there, dichlorido platinum, in bracket oxidation state here. So it is a neutral ligand, so charge is 0, -1 meaning -2. So X plus 2 into 0 plus 2 into -1 equal to 0. So X comes to be +2. So here oxidation state. So this is the naming. Now we will draw its structure. For example, so we take, this is this type of ligand. So M central metal, A, when both the A are at the adjacent position, similarly B will be at the adjacent position. So this is a cis isomer. Similarly, if we place both A in the diagonal position, or we can say B at the diagonal position, then this type of complex which is formed is the trans isomer. So we can say Ma2B2 can form two type of isomer, cis and trans. So any example, if we contain two different type of ligands and coordination number is 4, then it can easily show the cis and trans isomerism. Now the next type is Ma2BC, when two ligands are same and two ligands are different. Now the example for this ligand, this type of isomerism is platinum NH3 Cl pyridine whole twice. So first of all, we start with the naming part. Alphabetical, it is amine, all are in small letters. Amine, chlorido, dipyridine, platinum. Now this is a neutral, this one is neutral, Cl containing the -1 charge. So overall charge comes out to be 1. So now we have to arrange this. So this is Ma2BC, where pyridine is A2 and we consider it as BC. So whenever again 2A are adjacent, then it is said to be the cis isomer, and when both the A in the trans position, then it is the trans isomer. So place B and C at any position, it doesn't matter, but whenever A is at adjacent position, it forms the cis isomer. When A is at the diagonal position, it forms the trans isomer. Now the next type of square planar is MAB whole twice. Now here AB is the bidentate ligand, but that the attachment site from both the side is different. Now for example, when we take example of ethane 1,2-diamine, no doubt this is also a bidentate ligand, but now at this point both the position are same, so it is not categorized as AB, it will be categorized as AA. So it will not show any isomerism in this case. We have to require that kind of ligand in which both the binding sites are different. Now for example, glycinate, that is CH2, COO, and NH2. So this is the glycine, that is one of the amino acid. Actually this is like this. So this is glycinate as a ligand. So now both the binding sites are different. So we considered one side as A and other side as B. So whenever that bidentate ligand present and both the position of the denticity are the different, then this type of we can say complex shows the isomerism again, that is cis and trans. And how can it be possible? For example, M A B M A B. We know that AB is a bidentate ligand, so it is joining like this, it is joining like this. So now this type is the cis isomer because both the A are at the same position. Similarly, when one is like this but other one is like this, so now again AA is at trans position, so this one is a cis isomer, this one is trans isomer. I will demonstrate with one of the example, that is platinum glycine whole twice. Now what will be now we will discuss the structure of this complex. So platinum and the glycinate. So glycinate is NH2, CH2, COO-, which is binding to the this part. So if we consider this as A side, this side to be B side. So now again we are joining just like the mirror image of it. So now this time it is a cis isomer, which we have discussed, that platinum AB. Now the next possibility is to revert the position of one of the side, that is platinum. This side now O CO CH2 NH2, but this side remain the same, that is NH2. So now this isomer is, this side is AB, but now this side is BA. So now this one is the trans isomer. So whenever we have a unsymmetrical bidentate ligand, then this type of isomerism it shows. And the last type in the square planar complexes is MABCD type. In this case, we fix the position of any of the two ligand. Now for example, in this case A, B, C, D, similarly M, A, B. Now what is the common point in this side is that A is adjacent to B, A is adjacent to B, but in one of the other portion it can be at this position. So these two are the cis isomer when we are fixing any of the two ligand, we can say. It can be anyone. So whenever we fix a two ligand, then whenever they are at adjacent position, they are said to be cis, and when they are at the trans position, then it's said to be the trans isomer. So altogether, square planar complex can show geometrical isomerism in the four type of complexes. One is MA2B2 complex, other one is MA2BC complex, next one is MAB, where AB is a unsymmetrical bidentate ligand, and in the last case we will fix position of any of the two ligand. So these four type of complexes will show the geometrical isomerism. Now if we take a combination of Ma3B, it will not show, because all the position adjacent to every atom here will be a similar kind. Similarly, MB3A is just a reverse of it. It will also not show the isomerism, and MA4, because all the three cases are those cases in which each position is identical to the adjacent position. Now next one is the octahedral complexes, that is having coordination number 6, that is 6 ligands are present in this situation. So it can show the geometrical isomerism in the case of MA4B2, which is also represented as MB4A2, both are the same time. First type of complex is this. Second one is MAA whole square, it is a bidentate ligand, so 4 is the coordination number here, so this will be the type, or we can say MAA whole twice, and these two ligands are different. Then the third one is MA3B3 type. In all these cases, cis and trans isomer can be possible. Now for example, if we are taking an octahedral geometry like this, so we considered these two as an axial position. So whenever a ligand is present, similar kind of present at this position, they are said to be a trans isomer, and if they are present to the adjacent position, then we can say they are the cis. Now the octahedral complexes also shows the cis and trans isomer. How? Now for example, if this is an octahedral complex, then these two position and these two are the axial, and these four are the equatorial position. So when similar ligand are present at the axial, they are said to be the trans isomer, and if they are present one axial and one equatorial, then they are said to be the cis isomer. So now the first type is MA4B2. We will discuss by taking the example here, CO NH3 whole 4 Cl2 plus ion. So for the representation we take CO, this is of type MA4B2, so we are taking M at the center. Now A4, best way is A4 B2. So now this will be the trans isomer, and whenever the position of A, any of the A we can say, is taken by B, then it forms the cis isomer. Now this is the example. Now all the equatorial position are equivalent because they are at 90 degree from the axial position. So you can place B at any point. If one is at axial and other one is at equatorial, it will form the cis isomer. This will form the trans isomer. So whether it is MA4B2 or MB4A2, it will shows the cis and trans isomerism. Now next is MAA whole twice B2. For example, again CO Cl2 En whole twice. Now En is ethane 1,2-diamine. So when we are representing them, En is a bidentate ligand, we can say. So in this case, when Cl is present at this point, this is a metal here, and En and En, I have just draw the representation. So this one is a trans isomer, and whenever En is present at one of the equatorial as well as axial position, then it is said to be a cis isomer. Like this. Now if we discuss about the actual structure for this part, so सबसे पहले आपको इथेन 1,2-डायमीन का स्ट्रक्चर पता होना चाहिए. इट इज CH2, CH2, NH2 and NH2. From this side it linked to a metal. ठीक है. So now we will draw same structure like this. M. Here it is NH2. Here it is NH2, which is bind to CH2 and CH2 and so. Again NH2, CH2, CH2, NH2, ये Cl, this Cl. So this is the this kind of representation, and this one is the trans isomer. Now if we draw the same structure for the cis form, Cl, Cl. Now this is the position where one NH2 and this is the position where one NH2, another one NH2, and ethane 1,2-diamine like this. This one is again the same part, that is NH2, NH2, CH2 and CH2. So in the exam, maximum time the structure come, you can write in both the way, whichever is easy for you. But I have shown you the elaborated part also, how this En is actually attached to the central metal ion. So this is an octahedral complex of type Ma2B2. Now here we can also take Bc, which means this can be any other element, for example fluorine. Then again, when this both are at 180 degree, it is a trans isomer, and when one is at axial and one is at equatorial, so then it is known as a cis isomer. Here also I am changing the position. So whether it is a type of MAA whole twice BC, MAA whole twice B2, both shows the cis and trans isomerism. Next type is MA3B3 type. Now if we draw this octahedral structure MA3, I will show you the representation. It is a very difficult one for the students to remember. Now A3, you have to take a 3 position adjacent to all the 3 position. This is B. So this one is the cis isomer, and the new name given to it is the facial isomer, because it contains one face which contain all the 3 similar types. Now you have to interchange one of the, we can say one of the ligand with the this position, and you get the trans isomer. Now for example, place 2B at the axial position and one at any place just like this, but all the other at the equatorial position. So now these are the trans isomer, or we can say this one is the meridional isomer. So what is the difference here? You have to just place all the three in the same sequence, then you get the facial isomer, but just interchanging one of the axial position with the different ligand and you get the trans isomer. Next topic is the optical isomerism. Now before moving ahead, we will discuss few of the point here. Now for example, just imagine A is placed in front of mirror and we get this kind of image, but when S is placed in front of mirror, we get this type of image. Now what is the difference and similarity between the two? That in this case, this A is completely superimposable over its mirror image, whereas in this case this is not superimposable. Now what do you mean by the superimposable? Just for example, this is our hand and I'm just placing my hand over it, so now it is completely superimposable. But when we are placing like this in the mirror, then this hand is not superimposable over this. So now these two isomers are known as a optical isomer, in which they are not superimposable over each other. So for example, meaning this shows the optical isomerism because mirror image is non-superimposable, whereas A will not show the optical isomerism because its image is superimposable. It is just an hypothetical example. Otherwise, optical isomerism is shown by the, we can say, similar like a organic compound as well as these inorganic complexes. So in this case, these two isomers which are non-superimposable over each other is called as enantiomers, which are in D or L form. And one more point, this substance is said to be organic compound. That organic compound, or we can say that complex, is said to be the chiral complex. Chiral meaning molecule or ion which are non-superimposable mirror images of each other are called as a chiral, and the property is known as the chirality. And these D and L form are the dextrorotatory and the levorotatory. The dextro is the one which rotates the plane of polarized light towards right, and this will rotate the plane of polarized light towards left. अब यहाँ पे एक थोड़ा सा मैं आपको hypothetical point बताऊंगी. What do you mean by the plane of polarized light? We know that light can emit rays in all direction, but when we pass or take a monochromatic source of a light and we get wavelength only in one particular direction, and when this light is passed through a solution, we can say prism, और prism है यहाँ पे, और prism के थ्रू इस हमने पूरी लाइट को एक पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में सेंड किया, एंड आफ्टर दैट वी आर पासिंग इट थ्रू अ सॉल्यूशन. अब वो सॉल्यूशन क्या होगा, वो आप हायर क्लासेस में एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं. इसमें हम ग्लूकोज लेते हैं, उसकी डिफरेंट कंसंट्रेशन का सॉल्यूशन लेते हैं. सो वेन एवर लाइट इज पास थ्रू दिस सॉल्यूशन एंड आफ्टर दैट इट इज ऑब्टेनिंग ऑन अ स्क्रीन. ठीक है, आप इसको, ये थोड़ा सा हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन है कि बच्चे नहीं समझ पाते कि व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय द प्लेन ऑफ पोलराइज्ड लाइट. अब लाइट ने, ये पूरा प्लेन डार्क होता है, ठीक है, और अब लाइट फॉर अ केस सम टाइम सिर्फ हाफ ऑफ द पोर्शन उसका विजिबल होगा, और इट मे पॉसिबल कि वो हाफ ऑफ द पोर्शन को वो इल्यूमिनेट करेगी, लेफ्ट और राइट. सो दैट इज द डेक्स्ट्रो एंड द लीवोरोटेटरी प्लेन ऑफ पोलराइज्ड लाइट. ये लाइट पास हो रही है विच इज अ पोलराइज्ड, एंड जब हमने इसको स्क्रीन पे लिया, अब ये डिपेंड करेगा कि हमने यहाँ पे सब्सटेंस क्या लिया है, उसके अकॉर्डिंगली यहाँ पे हमें वाइट स्क्रीन मिलेगी टूवर्ड्स लेफ्ट और टूवर्ड्स राइट. दैट वी से दैट प्लेन ऑफ पोलराइज्ड लाइट टूवर्ड्स लेफ्ट एंड टूवर्ड्स राइट. Now next is the point, maximum time this question is an important in part of the examination, that draw the optical isomer of MAA3 types. Now MAA3 types means COEN whole thrice 3 plus. So coordination number will be 6 because it is a bidentate ligand. So now if we take the representation like this, M so first one is, this is AA first isomer, second and third. Just for example, we have to prove that MAA whole thrice form the optical isomer. So how? Because its mirror images should be non-superimposable, then that substance is said to be optically active. For example, M. Now what will be its mirror image? Just the reflection of it, this like this and this part. So one will be the D form, dextro-rotatory, other one will be the levo-rotatory, D form, and this one is L form. So now these images are non-superimposable over each other, hence we can say MAA3 shows the optical isomerism. Next type is MAA whole twice BC. Now you have to draw its all possible optical isomers, and you have to explain which one is optically active and which one is not an optically active. So for example, M, one possibility is just the simplest one, A and A, this is B, this is C. B, C can at any position, but AA at this kind of position. So now in this case, if we draw its mirror image, then we can say it is completely superimposable like this. So meaning this isomer is optically inactive. Why? Because this one is a trans isomer and it is optically inactive because its mirror image is completely superimposable over each other. Now if we draw its another isomer, that is M, A and A, BC. If we draw its A and A, BC. So this is the cis isomer, and this cis isomer is the optical active isomer. Why it is optical active isomer? Because its mirror image is non-superimposable, hence it is optically active, whereas its trans isomer is completely superimposable over each other, hence it is not optically active substance. Now both are considered as an optical isomers, cis and trans form, but this one is optically inactive, this one is optically active. So altogether we can take this as a one isomer because both are similar, but these two are considered as two different. So MA2BC gave us 3 isomer, 2 cis form and 1 trans form. Now the last type is MAAB2C2, where AA is the symmetrical ligand. So if we take such kind of arrangement, so this is the optical isomer of this type, where one ligand is the bidentate similar ligand.